Everybody, what's up? So I decided to redo the video for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button by Scott Fitzgerald for a couple different reasons. First of all, a thank you to RPG Archive for pointing out that for some reason I'd said Ben Affleck as the actor, and he said that's not who it was, and it was Brad Pitt. Thank you for pointing that out to me. I really appreciate it. There are a few other things in the video that I didn't like. The mistake is one of them, and I couldn't go back and fix it. So one of the biggest things about this story that I had a problem with, and I just wanted to get it out of the way. You have the doctor who delivered Benjamin, and the nurse tells his dad, "You need to get him out of here because you see this 70-year-old guy in a nursery, and you're going, thinking probably for them, what the heck, I'm trying to think of the proper word to use. And it's just so funny and sad at the same way that, you know, Benjamin doesn't get the recognition as his father and mother's kid, other family members who it's like almost an inheritance thing kind of way. Um, Basically don't, call him who he is. Oh, this is a nephew or whoever. And thing that I found really funny about it is you would think, although people probably wouldn't believe him, I don't know, the nurse and the doctor would be going, what's going on here? And there'd be like telling people, I helped deliver this 70-year-old person. And I'm sure people wouldn't believe them. That's just the funny part to me. Look, oh, look. They think it's prank. They still be funny, though, in my opinion. Um, I do feel sorry for his family in a way because with him aging backwards, you don't know how to deal with something like that. And that's one of the big problems. Small spoiler. Benjamin does get in a relationship, and it is affected by her aging and him going backwards and how it really affects everything that happened. And in the movie, you find out Benjamin possibly may or may not have a kid. Not trying to spoil it in that aspect. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you want to watch it, go ahead. But honestly, I would read the story because you really want to watch an over 2 hour film. So it's something that isn't very long. That, those are the two biggest pros and cons for me is, everything that goes on. And you see how it affects his life with the aging backwards because he's like got this, you know, mentality that keeps changing and stuff. But you're wondering, how does he forget until a certain point certain things? How when he's born did he know how to talk and understand certain things? For the movie, they kind of changed that around. It's kind of an odd situation. And I like the fact that there's nothing explained to as why he's born as a 70-year-old. Yes, I like that because of the fact that it really makes you wonder at first, but then as you watch things happen and progress, you take a look at people's lives and how it's impacted. Ultimately, the end of the story was kind of not what I expected. It kind of was. I would highly recommend reading the story. I would say if you can find a digital version of it, that probably would be the best because some of the copies of the story I found in physical book form cheap, which I don't agree with. It's a short story, and I've seen so many, short stories and books that you're just like, except for like actual, collections of them, they're just weird. It's like 99 for uh, or more for even a short story versus like where you're going, okay, but this is one of the ones I look for digitally if you can at a low price. There are other ones that I think are worth the extra money. So I'm just wanted to put it that way. Would I recommend watching the movie? I have no clue because when the movie came out, I feel old now. Um, I didn't know it was based on the story. I didn't even know it till I was going down a rabbit hole of actors for some things. That's what really made me want to read it. I don't know about the movie aspect of it, only because, like I said, it's over 2 hours long. For me, a short story shouldn't even have a movie that long. I really think making up parts of his life is not a good thing. If you want to watch it, you can watch it. It's up to you. But ultimately, I do recommend reading the story first. So that's everybody. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.